Ladies and gentlemen, and here we go.
Beat money. Beat money.
Welcome to the sights and sounds of the K Factor. My name is Kaazon, and I'm in charge of the K Factor. Any questions or concerns, you can reach me at kaazon@gmail.com, posted up on the screen. $ KaazonSr, KaazonSr, will get you me, along with you, that cup of coffee or cup of tea. Getting close to the new year.
Beat money.
Boy, Nesto just spent his fourth Christmas in the county jail waiting on bond. My goodness. We are sitting at 66 degrees, mostly cloudy here on the Gulf Coast, Pensacola, Florida, where I reside. It is December the 27th, 2025, as we're rounding it up. We'll be launching a new channel pretty soon, Kaazon's Truth. Kaazon's Truth, coming at a theater near you. Check your paper. Check your internet for local listing. Let's get settled in.
Beat money.
Another pre-recorded program. The do's and not to do of life. The do's and not to do of life. How do you do? And I'm Kaazon, and I'm in charge of the K Factor, the show.
Beat money.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. This content is used for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing all rights I said all rights belong to their respective owners.
Beat money.
And here we go. Let me say a mighty good morning to you, good evening, good afternoon, late night, whenever you catch this. That'll be fine and good, long as you catch it. No further delay. We're ready to dive in, get to work. We're trying to wrap this thing up, catch this thing up, get ready to launch off for 2026 and being well caught up. And yeah, we'll see where we go. Get things a little set up here, and we will get to it. Also, shout out the phone calls from prison. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas or Xmas now, and Happy New Year to all the Supreme Justices that will catch this eventually when it rotates to them. All right. So what we want to do is we want to dive in. We want to look at some things here, put some things in its perspective. We want to kind of catch up here. So we'll be ready to move out for 2026 and be waiting on anything and everything that drops concerning the Ernest Nesto fiasco. All right, let's go.
Referral. Look, all of that's a referral. The many cases you refer, more money you get paid on the case. So you get anybody that's been. I gotta find out what the statute is. Yeah, I know it's within the last 2 years. Even current ones that's in there too. You know.
Did you see the article when that guy? I tell you about that guy got stabbed by the police. The police told on him.
Mhm.
Did you see that?
All of that. Okay. So what this one guy got up there today? Oh, I saw it today, this morning. He was saying how he's a barber. He got caught with a gun because they be robbing and stuff. So he wanted to protect himself, but it wasn't licensed. It wasn't like he was a felon. So he caught a case. And then one of the COs had an issue with him, so they threw him in a floor with a bunch of murderers. So the murderers ended up beating his ass, breaking his his shoulder, his rib, and he ended up being hospitalized after that, right? And then they're gonna pull him out afterwards. It was just a whole bunch of shit. He got a lawsuit too because he was standing there with him. I see your beard. Your glasses
Okay.
look
Please don't start this beard shit. And yeah, put your glasses on, Nesto.
there.
Oh yeah, God, dog, I knew it was something missing.
Yeah, put your shit on. Get your shit together. Get your shit together with your goofy ass. Well, he's fucking laughing and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so old. He's so old.
Oh yeah, yeah.
See, he can't
Okay,
see.
go ahead. I'm listening.
No, it was just crazy. Like
Damn,
the
I
treatment.
like them glasses. Them glasses is hot on
Man, bump them damn glasses. Shit. You got a glasses fetish or something?
you.
Oh, for real? You like me saying?
Yeah, they
That goofy ass shit right there.
1,000. They bossy.
Barely a one. You could drop them zeros.
Okay,
So
go
anyway,
ahead. Yeah.
So your brother said yesterday he was wondering why you didn't call your people.
All right, now we finna get into the dialogue here. I needed a starting place, so I'm gonna start here. The object of this thing is to, in the process of playing catch up, we want to cover a couple of things and then set them behind us. One of my issues that I've taken since covering this, and although I will openly admit I'm almost 2 years late, but the saga is still continuing. So, in all actuality, I'm not really late. One of the issues that I've taken with Nesto is this weird style, this weird connection he has with himself and allowing his side chick to just openly open her mouth and mention his wife's name, her title, her position at any given moment. 90% of the time, it's out of mockery. Nesto seemed to have turned all the lights on, although nobody was really at home. Let's get into this.
I did call. What you talking about?
I guess whatever one day he called, she ain't heard from you.
That probably was last Tuesday. I told him that. That's the last time I talked to him. Both of y'all together. It was Tuesday. Yeah, and then I called the other day. They was busy doing something, so I can't trip on all that shit. When I'm busy, I get back with you.
Well, you ain't getting back with nobody. You just there. You too old to be trying to put on this goddamn hardcore gangster. I'm locked down. I'll get to them when I get to them. No, Negro. No. You gonna eat them words while you just sitting there with that Jekyll.
Yeah, I mean that's just how he rolls. Shit, ain't nobody trying to be tracking motherfucker down and all that.
You there, so nobody got to track you down.
I ain't doing all that. I'm not doing all that. I ain't got to do all that. They done told me what it is. So when things said, they get me.
And you see how Sonya likes to sit there and let him just sink himself. She'll let him cap all that bullshit out his mouth, knowing she ain't buying it. She out there. She turning corners on your old block, son.
And now I got plan B.
What's plan B? What's plan B? Let Sonya jump in.
This is what he said. This is what his whole end game was. He was like, I said, he'll call. I said, I told him to call every day, to keep in touch. And this.
Now, your side chick is telling you, Nesto, to call your wife every day. I want you to just think about that for a minute. A side chick to a husband that she's suggesting needs to call his wife every day.
That and the other, and he was like, man, that's his. So I guess that's why he's just figuring,
He think he know what he talking about, but he don't know.
I didn't say anything to that comment. I just listened to him, and I'm just like, okay. I mean, if that's what you feel, I said, he.
Wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. Are you two suggesting that Shirley is not the money? That's cap. Shirley is not the money. Well, let's see who the money is then.
He does know what he needs to do, and what he should do. We can't make him do anything he don't want to do.
Well, see, here's the thing with me. I am that. I am that. That's the part he keep.
Oh, you the money. You the money. You the MONEY, the money man. All right, we'll see.
You missing. I am that.
Your girl ain't buying that. That side chick ain't buying that, bruh. Hold on, this is irritating me. Let me move myself down. Oh no, I don't want to move that down. I want to move me down. Yeah, let me move down. Shout out the phone calls from prison. I'm gonna get below phone calls from prison. Shout out to phone calls from prison for providing us with this awesome, awesome material. All right, go ahead and finish, Nesto.
You understand that? I am that.
Yeah, that's what
Huh? What'd you say?
he was trying to put emphasis on that. But you know,
But it, yeah, but I am that. I mean, I am that.
That boy believe that shit too. He really believe he the money. He really believe that Shirley was nothing and had nothing until he came in the picture. We gonna find out if that's true or not. We'll see.
That's the part they don't get that part.
in life, bounce. I mean,
Well,
things happen.
here's the thing. I'm listening to you because you're a woman. That's all let's get that straight. I'm listening to your input because you're a woman. I'm not listening to no man input on those certain things. It makes no sense to me. I hear you talking, but what I'm telling you, I know what's going on.
You always say that. And in all actuality, you don't know what in neat is going on. You really don't. You can't. You just sitting there. But you know what's going on. And you the money. All right.
Yeah, I can't fight with certain things. You got to let them roll on their own. Right now is that when it's time to buckle down, they know what to do. Yeah. And if not, guess what? I tell you what it is on the other end. Yeah.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not
so
going to be tough.
complicated.
It's complicated. It's not
It's
to
a
be
very
complicated.
complicated situation. It's a very complicated situation.
You think so?
Man, listen, that girl done told you 1,000 times. She deal with young boys. Although she done went both, all right, let me say it this way. She done went down both streets. She done went down the street of she never did this before. Bullshit. When that didn't get any ground, she came back and eventually told you you like her third or fourth dude she dealing with that was married. She a bugaboo. Boo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you think
Yeah,
so?
because it goes back to what you say. I don't leave them; they always leave me, right?
Okay, what I say?
She just told you what you, gee whiz, man. This is, yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to get over to my other channel. This is getting pretty irritating. I She just told you what you said. And then what do? You turn right around and ask her, what did I say? Come on, man. Make that shit make sense.
I don't leave them; they leave me.
Well, here's the thing. They leave me, but here's the
What
thing.
that means to me is
What?
it means you're still all in. They just checked out. That's what that means when you
But when
say
they
that.
check out, if you look at futuristic, the future, when they check out, they lose every time.
How? How? How do you come to that conclusion? You're going to have to show some proof of concept. Some proof of concept is demanded to be put on the table. You're trying to cake chat with this chick. She ain't even buying it.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Your laughing ass. Everything damn. Shirley told you one time, stop all that goddamn silly ass laughing. You're a grown ass man. Sit your ass still. Try to make some sense out of your visit and deal with what you're being accused of.
Every motherfucking time. Yeah. It's just like a rabbit. What do you call that? That energized bunny? Keep going. Yeah, I keeps going, you know. That's why I need my magazines. I don't need to focus on that other stuff. That's
You were supposed to call me last night and tell me what books you wanted so I could go to the bookstore and get them for you.
so you're riding today? What you riding in today? The new boy?
The Tesla. I'm in her Tesla.
Oh, you ain't seen your son car yet?
He picked me up yesterday. He was right outside as soon as I left. He was
Oh,
outside waiting
okay.
on me.
Did you drive? I know you had to drive it.
No,
I
I
know
didn't
you had to
drive
get
it.
your foot
I
in that
didn't
thing.
drive. I didn't drive it, but we did go to the we did go to, it's a very nice first car for a young man that's 22.
No, that's true.
A lot of crazy ass dudes out here.
Shit, they crazy everywhere. Shit, is anything walking right now crazy. Yeah, I like some glasses. Them glasses is hot. That makes my day. Yeah, them fly
Glasses
right
make
there.
you really?
Get a load of this boy, man. Get a load of this boy. Look at that. Look at this.
Yeah. So he called you to tell you that. Okay. He's still concerned about that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He got it right here. Oh my goodness. Bruh. As much as you put her in this, what made you think that the Sonya wasn't going to figure out pretty early off? The money's not you. The money was your wife. Let me slide over. That's the money. But you're trying to cake right now. Go on and cake walk.
What's he concerned about?
The angle I get from it is, which I would say to that, if I was your brother, I would say, we ain't gonna worry about that. I got you. We'll do something together when you get out. And we'll,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be like, you need to be waiting. You need to do whatever you need to do to be on that. You know what I'm saying? Because,
Right.
okay, if it's out, it's out. If it's over, it's over. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit out here we could do together.
Right.
That's what I would be saying.
It's a whole lot
So
of
I'm
shit out here.
thinking, well, his whole mentality is he don't want the burden.
Do you? Do you? You want the burden? You don't really want the burden either, do you? You done popped and cap so much with the mother sister bloggers that you kind of, trapped yourself. You literally went up to the door, opened up the trap door, got in, closed the trap door, put the lock on, and threw the key out. That's what you did.
Well, first of all, he don't need the burden because his burden ain't my burden.
You're not his burden.
For that.
That's what you want to say, right? Right. So he keep, and I kind of thought that's what he was getting at all the while, because I'm sitting here like, but I don't know him to know until he said yesterday this is what he was worried about, and I was like, I ain't got nothing to say to that, That's you and his conversation.
Well, he should have been. He should have had everything set up so we can have a conversation. Correct? Okay, then. So he don't have to go through you to tell you what he need to tell me, because that don't make no sense to me anyway.
He didn't say it to tell you. He was just talking about it.
I'm going to have to go back and check. Dang. I'm going to have to go back and check. to see is that exactly what you said in the beginning of this.
He didn't
I
say
know it.
relay a message. He just.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, bruh be calling you and sending you little private pictures and shit. Oh yeah, let me get my head together here. It's early. It's 6:22, early Saturday morning, as I'm trying to play catch up.
Was saying, man, that's, and he needed, because that's his, and I was just like, okay,
I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about anything.
Anybody believe that every time somebody tell her something, her only response is, okay? Do you believe that? I mean, if you buy that, I got some land out here in the middle of the Gulf I got going for wholesale for the low. Get with me. Kaazon at Kaazon at gmail.com.
Only thing I'm just concerned about is just when it's time for me to go. Other than that, I'm not worried.
And let me remind you that to go started July the 7th, 2022. It is 12/27/2025, which means Nesto just spent his 4th holiday season in the county jail awaiting for this bond. And it's still there, waiting on a bond.
At all.
You okay? You
Huh?
okay?
Yeah, I know
I
I'm
said, you
okay.
okay?
Yeah. Oh, I know I'm okay. I don't put enough seeds in. Man, some folks can't even get out here with $500.
I know.
$500 been
That's why they
sitting
need
here
to
for
do away with
15.
that.
Huh?
They need to do away with bond. That shit is crazy. Unless it's
Yeah.
something serious, where you're looking
I'm,
at 10 years plus, the people need to just get out.
yeah. So
They need to
so
change all of that.
so here's the thing. You get on the phone and tell me what I should not worry about, and I got people love me. Or you shouldn't be telling me that other shit. That makes no sense to me, right? Okay then.
My thing is, right, it's like, call, and if it's there, it's there. If it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah, but here's
And
another
you
thing.
ain't gonna
One
worry
thing I
about
do
it.
say. One thing I will say. You put the thing in the perspective. If it was a child, they'll do anything. If there was a child, they'll do anything. So get what? I'm the child. So if I'm not the child, check it out. Well, my player partner, check it out. My player partner, do my player partner say? My player partner said that them folk like to stay who they are. They don't want to mix the business up. They like what they got going on because of a certain reason. You're a woman. I'm listening. You catch what I'm saying now?
Boy, I was finna. No, 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 sir. Hell no. F no. No. We don't know what the you saying. And I don't suppose you do neither.
So all the other stuff, I don't pay that shit no attention. I got a message. You know what the message I got?
What you
I hear him talking, but I also say when my other partner called, I say, man, you can go and get that truck, man. He said, no, I'm good. He said, yeah. Then he gave me the small 2 word. I went with them to get the tent windows done. What that tell me? What it tell me? Shit's still in order. Am I right? Because if it wasn't in order, they want to call them to get them to do that. You want to know why? Because it
She don't
ain't
know
nobody.
nobody else to call on that level. That's what that is.
Thank
It
you.
doesn't mean too much. It could mean, it could not mean. It could be that's just her go-to for that. Because
No,
nobody in her
it's
circle know how to do that.
listen, man. You know, let me show you the circle. Look,
That's though. You do realize you have your side chick at your own admission explaining to you who, what, when, where, and why things go inside of your circle. She breaking your circle down to you. And then you be trying to play that tough guy talk shit. Boy, get your ass up out of here, boy. Man, we'd have ran your ass up out of Alabama, boy. That crazy ass bullshit.
You see the circle? Look. Let me get her like this here.
She not studying none of this shit. She know you cat, boy. Let me look at the date on this. Oh, that would have been my stepdad and my cousin Antoine's. May he rest in peace. February the 12th, 2023. You've been in jail since July the 7th, 2022. I believe Sonya comes into the picture around September of 2022. And you, well, let me let them do it. Let me let them do it. That way they won't say I'm putting words in nobody's mouth. Fuck that.
That's the circle. Okay.
In your eyes. In her eyes, her circle is.
No, it's not.
They
no,
just.
it's not. No. I'm gonna say it one more time.
And listen, if they at the house, they part of the circle because you don't let anybody just come to your house.
I'm gonna say it like this here.
That's it.
Yeah. So what I'm finna say is,
He ain't got nothing to say. And you know these calls are being recorded. What he gonna say? What could you say? I wouldn't even be caught up in nothing like this.
yeah, it's lonely when you're up here now. It's lonely when you're down here too. But when you're right here, you got little bullshitters.
And you, sir, you're the bullshitter. Now, if you jump up on the mic, Nesto, and you just yell out, yo, ain't nobody finna out bullshit the bullshitter, I might would give you a little bit more respect. Because at least you're admitting you're the bullshitter. You trying to cake with words and on your wife's dime. And then you got your girl right here breaking down how this goes. And she don't even have nothing to do with none of this.
So you up here now. So it's lonely up here, ain't it?
No, I'm good. I got kids.
Oh, okay then. You got
I ain't
you
never
got
lonely. I got
kids. You got
children.
kids, but
I ain't
guess
never
what?
lonely.
Yeah, you got kids, but here's the thing. You just
They
sit
don't
here and
want to be
said,
bothered.
there you go. So that make you feel like that. Don't it make you feel? Okay, so
You know what? They be all right.
okay,
They'll call me when they need me. That's how they go. They doing
okay.
them.
I done been through that. I just went through that last. Matter of fact, today I was sitting in my house, goddamn, looking at the Super Bowl. So guess what? I'm not worried about shit. You're here today. I'm not worrying about shit. There's some folk would love to have a pretty face looking at them today.
Boy, bump that. Right, you make the brothers look real bad. Brother, bump that girl's pretty face. F her pretty face. And I had people arguing with me that you didn't fall in love with this girl. We gonna get to the bottom of this before it's all over with. We gonna get to the bottom of that. We are. But let's wait a second though. Let's let Shirley come in and see what Shirley had to say.
I had my own apartment. I had a house. I had a car. I had all these things. Now I have nothing. I don't have a car. I don't have a house. I have nothing. So
Well,
I'm just saying,
I get it, man. I get it. That's what I'm saying. If you got to do what you got to do, I understand. I mean, I could just sit in here, fuck it. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I could just say fuck it, man, because it seems like I'm just being fucking set the fuck up, and nobody like they can't see the shit. It's simple. The shit is so fucking simple. Man, my own fucking lawyer said it. He said it.
But if the thing about it is that if people don't want to see it, they're not going to see it. If they don't want to see it, if they think they have a big fish in you, that's what they're going with. You know, I got
Again,
to
Shirley,
start
tell
back
him again.
winning. When you met me, I had my own apartment.
She had her own apartment.
I had a house.
She had a house.
I had a car.
She had a car.
You know, I had all these things.
She had all these things. Nesto. She had all these things. But you kicking with Sonya like she didn't have nothing. She being Shirley. And got your side chick speaking on this. That's how come I know you the softness of a tissue ass man. A little. I like to really got beside myself. Let me calm down. Go a little further. Shirley went in a little bit further. Since you're always trying to kind of paint her out almost as if she's the villain, and that's your wife. And if I understand correctly, your wife put almost, I said almost, $100,000 in the lawyer's fee, telephone, commissary. I even believe it was cause of Shirley. You was fortunate enough to be moved from Fulton County out to Cobb County. Now, I may not be a local blogger, but brother, I lived in the A. Yes, I did. Uh-huh. I know what the real Freakniks used to look like. I had a t-shirt that said, they told us not to come, but we came anyway. Let's get to Sister Shirley. Let's go.
Now I have nothing. I don't have a car. I don't have a house. I have nothing.
That sister had nothing. Nothing fooling around with you.
Let me know.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just letting you know. I'm just finding out. I'm supposed to get a bond today.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's working on it or he bullshitting too. I don't know. I don't trust nothing right now. That's why I was fussing last night, the other night. So I apologize for that. Glad Dion was there to calm me down a little bit because I don't know what's going on. So.
Well, yeah, you can't lose your faith, though. I mean, you know, you can't lose your faith. That's all you have. You can't lose your faith. You can't lose it. I don't care what happens. The devil is going to always throw something in your way when it's time for something to happen for you to go to the next level. So that's what it's there for to make you lose your faith. You cannot lose your faith. You can do a lot of other things, but you can't lose your faith right now, okay? Because that's all you have.
You understand that? That's that wife talking that wife shit. They try to pick your head up, your bobblehead ass self. She trying to pick your spirits up. She doing the best she can to lay down some Bible. Although I don't know. I don't know about that over and over about that book of Job. You don't want to catch your brother K-Fact up in that book of Job. We're not going to have to go that far. We're going to knock out the first chapter. The first chapter. For the remainder of the book, I'll leave you wondering, or what's really going on. But putting that to the side, forgive me, Sister Shirley. Go ahead and finish trying to help his spirit and pick him up.
That's all you have.
Yeah,
You got to keep. believing and trusting in God. You can't do it. You have to. That's all you have. So you have to keep strong in that. Okay. It's hard on this end too. It's hard.
It's devastating on your end. It's more devastating on your end because you got people around you jugging at you every day about your situation because they want to have things in control of themselves, of your situation. I understand.
No, that's not it. That's not it. It's just, that's really not it. That part, is okay. It's just the fact that you're there. I don't have money like, what I'm having to give out, and that part is hard. That part is hard. That's the hard part.
Okay.
Because this attorney costs a whole lot more than the other two.
You got that? You got that so far? Go ahead, sis.
Okay. First of all, what did you give him anyway? Is it 22, 24?
No, it's more than that.
What you already gave.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't counted it up.
Okay, you gotta keep.
I'll have to just. I'm keeping track, but I don't have the number in my head right now. Okay.
Sister organized. That shit probably sitting at home on her office desk. You working out of RVs, and from what I understand, allegedly, the sister said, not me, I wasn't there. The sister said, you trying to interview in the back seats of trucks with people getting out their clothes, and you offering to stick your pencil inside of them and let yourself go inside of them, which I thought was the most bizarrest shit I ever heard. And then using your wife's name as leverage. I need you to do this because of who I'm married to. You got to show your loyalty. Boy, if one of them girls would have combed your goddamn wig for you, boy, I'd have turned the blinds eye.
Okay, I don't.
Okay. All right.
And
So.
and it doesn't matter because you got to pay him. Just like I had to pay those other two, you have to pay him. He's just more expensive. You got to pay him. Unless you get a public defender or something, you have to pay him.
No, I get that part. I get that
Mm-hmm.
part. So.
Sister Shirley, let me be honest with you. I don't know, maybe about 30 years ago. Young man. I was a young man. Nesto in his 50s. Nesto older than I am. I believe he done turned the 60 ball by now. So he was late 50s. Sister Shirley, had that would have been me, I would have took a public defender off the word go and just told you to hold up 1 second. Because if there's one thing that Dion, that's Nesto's son, said, he said something that was it sufficed then and now. The only person throughout this whole thing that really know what's going on is Nesto. I'd have went on ahead and got me a public defender from the word go. There are a few steps that you made to try to address what was going on, but not enough. And you had the wrong person on your team. The person that broke up your team, the coach, straight murked your team. All because the majority of them was Team Shirley. Now, let that marinate for a minute. Go ahead, sis.
And it's on me, nobody else. It's on me. And people think because I work with Steve, I have money like Steve. I do not.
Shirley, wait till I show you what Sonya had to say about you. With her little jealous, hating ass. My, we must be aware of the trash cans we look in, huh?
I be trying to explain that to folks, but nobody's like, it's like they got a deaf ear or something, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Lamont,
you what?
Lamont is on the other line.
Okay. Don't click over yet now, because you're going to hang me up.
Okay, I won't.
Yeah, you're going to hang me up. yeah, definitely need somebody to talk to right now, because this is, but I know where that's coming from. I know where that's coming from.
You know what's coming from, honey.
The devil.
Yeah, so just, don't give him any power, don't,
Yeah.
he's not more powerful than God, that's for sure. But he's going to throw in everything he can throw in, to get you discouraged. So don't let him do that to you. That's all I'm saying. Don't let him do that, okay? You got to stay strong. If you have a Bible, read your Bible, pray, whatever you have to do, because, this is in God's hands.
Yes,
and that's all
it is.
This too shall pass. I know.
It's your wife talking now. The way you be talking, this should have been in perfect alignment. But it's not. You done got with this premature atheist, allegedly, with next to nothing, trying to take you away from the person who has and did actually put down some heavyweight. Her, Gray, Dion, a few little crumbs here and there. Yeah, most certainly you had your priorities mixed up.
You were counting on it. That's why I only say you're out when you're out. You're out when you get out.
Yeah.
I mean, I was hopeful for today, but it is what it is. It is what it is. If you have to hang on just a little while longer, that's what you have to do, because there's nothing else you can do. And while you're in there, don't lose faith. You cannot lose faith. Make it, if anything, make it stronger, make it stronger. You gotta, it's just a fight. That's all. It's just a fight. It's a fight.
I'm used to fighting, but this one right here, boy, when you can't fight for your own self, this right here, that was a cold. I can do a lot of things, but them rules right there, that's a rule that I don't like to get into. And I tell everybody who know me, I don't fuck around with that. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. I know.
I even stressed that to you long time ago. I don't like shit like that. So
I know.
So for them to hit me off on, because they ain't got shit, and throw this monkey wrench right here because he went at them to get me a bond like that, that's cold-blooded.
Well, yeah. I guess, I don't know what to make of it. I'm just knowing that, we just got to hang in there. It's hard. I get discouraged. I want to throw my hands up too, because, this is like, I have never been through anything like this. It's amazing that I'm going through this at my age, and this is a rough one. This is a real rough one right here. It's hard.
Do you hear your wife's plea in this now?
I tell you that it's hard. It's not easy. Not that I expected it to be easy, but this is the hardest thing I've ever been through, and I've had a child and everything.
Are you listening, sir? You understand where she coming from? I'm talking about wifey now. She should have just
Get
stuck
out
with
of
this.
there. I mean, we got to just get all this stuff in order. This is just too much. Too much. You know, you can't be
stern with Ernesto. She states that he asked about her credit when they first got together.
all this stuff in order. This is just too much. Too much. You know, you can't be moving like you're moving and your stuff isn't in order, you know?
Okay, so what you mean by that?
What do you mean? You can't be moving around. Listen, this is what I mean by that. You how you move all around the city
Get on his ass, sis. And moving around the city.
and all that kind of stuff, you know. You know what I'm saying? And your stuff is in order. That's why you got picked up, because you have warrants. You got to get the stuff taken care of. That's what I'm talking about. You got to get expunged. That's what I mean.
Right,
okay?
Right. Okay.
Yes, we've been married 8 years. You've been to jail, 3 times in 8 years?
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. You got to get this stuff taken care of.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. It's just enough, you know. Get out of there. I mean, we got to just get all this stuff in order.
Let me let it just run real nice and smooth. I had a little hiccup there, but let me let it run nice and smooth. Matter of fact, back it up, sis. Let go.
Get out of there. I mean, we got to just get all this stuff in order. This is just too much. Too much. You know, you can't be moving like you're moving and your stuff isn't in order, you know?
Okay, so what you mean by that?
What do you mean? You can't be moving around.
He's slow, baby. He's slow. He's slow. You shouldn't be surprised he asking you, what do you mean? You speaking a different language than he is. You got to walk him slowly. Now go ahead. Go ahead and finish.
Listen, this is what I mean by that. You how you move all around the city and all that kind of stuff, you know. You know what I'm saying? And your stuff is in order. That's why you got picked up, because you have warrants. You got to get the stuff taken care of. That's what I'm talking about. You got to get expunged. That's what I mean.
Right,
okay?
Right. Okay.
Yes, we've been married 8 years. You've been to jail, 3 times in 8 years?
Damn, bro. There's some brothers out here that not only would have did right by her, there are, but also and would have been and had her blessing. She could have got behind a whole nother brother that could have made a major outcome and financial difference moving forward. I'm talking about a generational setup. That's how it could have been a good thing. It could have been a good thing for yourself. Which comes to my attention, and I'm willing to bet this ran across Sonya's mind, on those late nights where she done got off the phone with you, and maybe she not actually going to be shaking nothing with her little loose ass self, little fast ass. Them sister bloggers used to get on her ass the right way, boy. See, I can't cross the line. I'm a man. So I have to draw a line. But when them sisters rip in, I could get my cup of coffee and sit down with my cigar and just tune in and let them mollywop her. That's a dangerous woman. And you're a weak man for allowing that weak girl who thinks she's a girl run around, open up her mouth, and speak on you and your wife's business. There's nothing you can say to ever. You would never be able to explain yourself out of that one. And you're not getting no hood card. Ain't nothing hood about that. It wasn't. Ain't nothing gangster about that. I mean, even America's most superior gangsters, they ain't play about their wives. You sucker duck ass. Man. Did you understand what I just said? I say, America's most notorious gangsters. You know their name. Not even they played the radio. You think they would have let one of them side little rejects they chumping with on the side, getting their pencils sharpened, getting their eraser greased? No. But meanwhile, sis caught up into this.
And you stole $250,000 from her, and she needs that receipt she wrote to get my ring over a year and so ago. That was written off her account, and you stole $250,000 from her, and she needs that receipt she wrote to get my ring over a year and so ago. That was written off her account, and you stole $250,000 from her, and she needs that receipt she wrote to get my ring over a year and so ago. That was written off her account, and you stole $250,000 from her, and she needs that receipt.
She needs to get it. Let me refresh this one time so sis can get to the end of her statement. Go ahead, sis.
And you stole $250,000 from her.
This your wife now. Let's set the record straight. We was up around January the 12th. I wanted to back up to when you was only in jail for 3 months. What would that be? What, like 97 days? 97 days. If you went in on July the 7th, Shirley's telling you this on October the 14th of the same year, 2022, that you actually went in, which would have been July the 7th, 2022.
And she needs that receipt and a copy of the check or something, she was telling Ty. So Ty says she's not giving her anything unless she has like a court order or something. She told her that you were in jail. Ty knows that you're in jail, but I didn't confirm or deny it. And anyway, now they're calling, they're still...
Who's calling?
I don't know who it was. I don't know who it was. She didn't say. She said she wrote the lady's name down, but she didn't have it because she thought it was a scam. And then she said that an officer from Rosewall Police Department called her as well and said that if it's not legit, I'll have to give my ring back and all that. And I said, well, if I have to give it back, I have to give it back. But
Them folks
whatever.
just still trying to get at me for.
And you stole 250.
Huh? Huh? And this is the type of reporting that's coming to your wife. I'm talking about, give me the car. Come. I mean, for any men that may come across this, can you imagine your wife coming out of the beauty parlor? A wife that's never been in no trouble, never been in jail, never really been associated with anybody that's been to jail or out there like that. Surround her, take the car, say they need the ring, and then one more time again, Shirley, just so we got it straight now. You come out the parlor. I wonder was this let me hold on, let me hit play.
$250,000 from her, and she needs that receipt and a copy of the check or something. She was telling Ty. So Ty says she's not giving her anything unless she has like a court order or something. She told her that you're in jail. Ty knows that you're in jail, but I didn't confirm or deny it. And anyway, now they're calling. They're still.
Who's calling?
I don't know who it was. I don't know who it was. She didn't say. She said she wrote the lady's name down, but she didn't have it because she thought it was a scam. And then she said that an officer from Rosewall Police Department called her as well and said that if it's not legit, I'll have to give my ring back and all that. And I said, well, if I have to give it back, I have to.
Okay, so yeah. So the beauty parlor where they physically come get the G-Wagon, the ring, that hadn't happened yet. Dang, I didn't even really I could have really kind of put that in chronological order. So that must have hadn't happened yet on October the 14th. Perhaps the Real Brown Family Chronicle or Dr. Clark, Justice Mo, Justice Busy, Justice Succeeding, Justice Sweet, Justice Isis, to maybe double check me on their own time. Those are the justices. They come down with the final. They make the final decision. I'm just making a record. But now I believe that this was the warning that it was going to happen. And then finally the day came where it actually happened. That led her on to what we played earlier about her having an apartment, house, car, everything before she met him. And now she has nothing. And then you're trying to tell Sonya you the money. Why that shit about to piss me? Why that shit really pissed me off? This because what this is there's thousands of brothers out there on this type of bullshit. That make the 200 something thousand brothers look like we all on this, and we're not. I'm not saying that anybody and everybody's perfect. I've been with my wife 25 years. I know some brothers that's been with their wife 30 years. you run into some hiccups. Ain't nobody got no lily white ass story. But you damn sure don't pillow talk, soft talk, after hunching talk. You do not talk against your wife to your side chick. You silly bobblehead, monkey chump, low down, next worse, lower than a dog. That's the part I just can't stand. Do her. If Sonya is the most beautiful thing you know, and if you feel like there ain't no power on this earth can separate you from this, hold on, let's put her up there. That's her. That's her on the right with the mule tail. I think it's blasphemy to call it a ponytail. Ponies are cute. That's a mule tail. Or maybe that's too low down. Let's move her up to a donkey tail. With the donkey tail, you're gonna let that thing. Somebody say they don't believe she did. Okay, we shall soon find out. Then we're gonna soon find out. Let me get Sister Shirley positioned in this right. We done did pretty good. We don't have to play a bunch of all of nothing. We could just go in and get what we need to get. Right now, we've been getting Shirley putting her hard-earned money. And she just said a few seconds ago, they had been married 9 years, and he's been to jail 3 times. I went to jail 1 time. My wife had good understanding. And if that shit happened again tomorrow, I'll do the same mother thing all over again. Swear on y'all's gods I will. Now hold on, before I get in any trouble. You know, some people don't like when you say that. I'm telling you, if I can't pick me one out of here, I'm going to pick me one. I can do that. There's so many doggone gods running around here, and everybody, but people don't know what in the hell they be talking about. But I'm going to pick me one and put it on one of them up there. If it happened again, I'll do it all over again. Think nothing about it. Wouldn't even blink twice. My wife know I wouldn't. Mm-hmm. And she damn sure ain't going to go pull no phone call with me talking to anybody. Come on, Shirley. Let me get a little bit more.
I don't believe I did it. They think somebody else did it. A professional did it. I did it myself. But
Yeah, you did.
are they going to believe it? No. They don't believe it. So everything I do has got to be some underhanded, some crooked, some. I just do it myself. So I can't worry about that. I can't worry about none of that stuff. I'm a great steward of what I have, the best way I can. So what I'm saying is, I know with these scriptures that you're shooting through, I mean, when you say, first got, we ain't get married good, you say, hey, man, I don't care what these folks talking about. I said, okay, then. You was right. It's 8 years in the game. It's been a rocky road. But get what? God should pay for it. He's going to let everybody see what it is. So like you said, it ain't that much love in the world. But get what? It ain't that many material things
Will that include you? Hold on, let me let this run twice.
in the world either. That shit don't make you happy either. That
Yeah.
I just know for a show. You can buy
Yeah,
all the clothes. Huh?
that's true.
Yeah. So it's a lot of people don't believe I did it. They think somebody else did it. A professional did it. I did it myself. But
Yeah, you did.
are they gonna believe it? No. They don't believe it. So everything I do has got to be some underhanded, some crooked, some. I just do it myself. So I can't worry about that. I can't worry about none of that stuff. I'm a great steward of what I have, the best way I can. So what I'm saying
Yeah.
is, I know with these scriptures that you shoot through, I mean, when you say first got we ain't get married good, you say, hey man, I don't care what these folks talking about. I said, okay then. And you was right. It's 8 years in the game. It's been a rocky road. But guess what? God should pay for it. He gonna let everybody see what it is.
Will that apply to you? Will that apply to you, sir? Will it? Will it apply to you before the cock crow? I wonder.
So like you said, it ain't that much love in the world. But guess what? It ain't that many material things in the world either. That shit don't make you happy either. That I
Yeah.
do know for sure.
Hey, listen, don't be trying to throw a little salt in the game. Yeah, Sonya in the picture. Yep. October. Yes, sir. Sonya's in the picture by then. And we got plenty of what we gonna get to what she feels and think about his life, his marriage to Shirley. I give it to Sonya though. I give it to her. I give it to her. That sister was running this shit through Nesto's full marriage. This girl was running that. I'll be being disingenuous if I didn't openly admit to that. Even as much as I don't like it, now you got some old slow country ass goddamn. Oh shit, man! I done got it. I done hit it. I got it. I done got it. You hating on him because he got it. He ain't. But look at that. And this sister says she has 35 plus 10. You can't put an equal sign, and neither can you add them. That's not how she said it. She didn't say 45 years. She didn't say it. I went to school for 35 years. I took a break, and then I went back for 10 years. That's not what she said. She said in one breath, she has 35 years law experience. In the other breath, she says, I have 10 years of law experience. And then in his final analysis, and when you get to the conclusion, you realize all she's talking about is she's been watching Law and Order for almost 30 something years. That's all she's saying. She gonna tell you. She gonna tell you herself. It's Sonya running this show. See, in my opinion, let me go back. I want to go back to. I love bringing in the evidence from 2022 because that's when all of this starts going down. Second, cue that up. Yeah. All right. So let's go back in time real quick.
You didn't get the actual paperwork, and you didn't have a conversation, so it's not. It's just a maybe.
Pardon me. Pardon me. When I'm working, sometimes I like to take my headset out, shrink that back down. Let's start this over. Now that we have the headset in. Sorry about that.
You didn't get the actual paperwork, and you didn't have a conversation, so it's not. It's just a maybe.
Well, let me explain something. Two things short.
Okay. Folks will be 69.
All right. Now, this is what I'm talking about right here. Even back in 2022, although I will openly admit most of our content will be focused on 2023 and 2024, but everything has a beginning. And as I already stated, this is what you do not do with no side chick. It's no reason for it. There's nothing. It don't help nothing. It cannot make the situation better. It cannot. Because what you say or do to your side chick can and will most likely be used against you in the street court of law, where you have no right to no attorney, whether you can afford one or not. Do you understand? This is a no-no. Let me show you what I mean.
Next year. That's 6 more months.
Right.
Okay. So now folks ain't got time to be sitting around playing around. They got a good, nifty 13 years, maybe 14. I don't know. I can't call lingo.
He playing God. Boy, you better god dang on try to adjust to see how long you can stretch your life while you giving somebody else. That's a boy. You better be glad, Nesto, that Shirley Strawberry had one child and it was a female, a girl baby. Because if she had a son, he would knock your noodles out your motherfucking bowl, boy.
God.
Yeah, but that's the type of person that don't want to be by herself and can't be by herself, and she don't.
Here we go. Here we go. If I find something earlier, I'm gonna hit up on it. Nesto went to jail on July the 7th, 2022. Here it is 5 months later. 5 months. No bond. Has it bonded out? As we already know, or if you don't know, you will soon find out that all hell breaks loose in the early part of 2023. You could kind of smell the setup coming forward in 2022. Also, although I lost that trial, I did, but I put it on the table that Sonya and I believe the third lawyer, although I could be wrong, but one of them lawyers, she even got loose with. Because as we're going to later discover, as we get ready to kind of speed this thing up, Sonya had her own private investigation going on in the Nesto, and he gave her mad access to his personal business and just as well as his wife's personal business. Has anybody ever heard of any shit like that? Although Shirley is gone, yes, it's 2025. She gone. But look at the severity. A brother or a sister may need to pay attention to wrap your head around real life and real characters out here. Check my man's out now.
Thug it out.
Okay, but guess what? They
She gonna thug it out because ain't nobody really jumping to be with nobody that.
Sonya, Shirley gonna thug it out. This right here doing the talking. Thug it out, huh? Shirley. All right.
Oh, it's hard. It's really hard to date at 70.
Okay, but sometimes it's good to be by yourself and deal with stress. Some people ain't good with stress.
Now, I want you to pay attention. This is what I'm talking about. And it can apply to a male or female. Brothers. It's just like having a daughter. 18, 19. She's out with an approved boyfriend. But he cute. He handsome. He clean. They pull up at the gas station. And because he don't want to get anything on his shoes, she has to get out and pump the gas. Yeah, even if it's at 11:30 p.m. You all right with that? Switch it around. You got a female. Oh my God, she's gorgeous. She's cute. She's fine. But she can't read and write. She can't add and subtract, which means multiplying and dividing is a mystery to her. But she cute. You can't even go to work and leave a credit card. Hey, baby, take care of this, and this. She can't even do that. But she cute. She fine. She got a nice fill in the blank. Put whatever you want to put there.
I think it's stressful. I mean, it is.
Do you think it's stressful? Hold on. I messed it up a little bit. So let me dial back just a tad. Just a tad. Get a load of this.
I mean, it is, but you think it's stressful?
I'd have laughed too, Nesto.
You didn't get the extra paperwork, and you didn't have a conversation, so it's not. It's just a maybe.
Well, let me explain something. Two things short. Okay. Folks will be 69 next year. That's 6 more months.
Right.
Okay. So now folks ain't got time to be sitting here playing around. They got a good, nifty 13 years, maybe 14. I don't know. I can't call Lincoln.
Yeah, but that's the type of person that don't want to be by herself and can't be by herself, and she gonna thug it out.
Okay, but guess what?
She gonna thug it out because ain't nobody really jumping to be with nobody that. Oh, it's hard. It's really hard to date at 70.
Okay, but sometimes it's good to be by yourself and deal with stress. Some people ain't good with stress. You know.
I think it's stressful. I mean, it is, but you think it's stressful?
Did you hear that? That girl straight out the Cracker Jack box. Do they still make Crackle Jacks? Yo, Cracker Jack, if you come across this and we can lock up, hey, no. I'll go crazy. I'd have laughed too, Nesto.
Yeah, but that's the type of person that don't want to be by herself and can't be by herself, and she don't thug it out.
Okay, but guess what?
She don't thug it out because ain't nobody really.
I really dislike her trying to listen. I'm gonna tell you like I tell them Europeans. Everybody stay in your lane. Stick with what you're good at. Sonya, you're older than I am. I'm 5'3". I'm 53. You older than I am. You've been hanging out with them young cats too long. 2, them young cats you hanging out there with, they're not married, most likely. Shirley not gonna thug nothing. And no, I don't care about somebody coming to tell me, oh, you know what she mean. No, the fuck I don't. Shut up. Your ass up. You stick with that. I don't know what she mean. Shirley ain't thugging nothing. Shirley said, I'm gonna get myself together. I'm gonna polish up my act now. Because she felt like if you ever been held down before, Shirley said, I refuse to be held down anymore now. And then Shirley probably said, don't you let nothing. What? Like a Nesto, Sonya and them, stand in your way. Yay. Yeah. That's what Shirley. Let me calm down. Hit play.
Not going to be with nobody that old. It's hard. It's really hard to date at
But listen at this dumb in a few more seconds.
70.
Okay, but sometimes it could.
Allegedly, I'm just playing. Sonya actually is not dumb. Not dumb. Dangerous. She's not dumb.
Good to be by yourself and deal with stress. Some people ain't good with.
Now check this out. Check it out now. Check it out. It's gonna be pretty fast too, but listen to the language.
Stress. You know.
You think it's stressful?
Do you think it's stressful?
I mean, it is, but you think it's...
It is, but do you think it's stressful? What kind of... Hey, listen, that's when you pull over at the next closest gas station. Be polite. Wait on their Uber. Pay for it. Don't just blatantly kick them out on the side of the road. If you're on a telephone and they say that, that's all they're going to hear. That's all you're going to hear. It is. Do you think it is?
Stressful?
Now you can laugh, Nesto. Now you can laugh.
What?
You're funny. You're funny.
She is funny. And then she had the audacity to be like, what? Gentlemen, men, amen. Men. What you gonna do with that? Because she did. Hey, listen, she didn't even hear herself. Because she asked the question, what? Nesto, who really ain't dumb neither. Not dumb. He's something. He's something. But he's not dumb. Even he told her, girl, you funny. And funny she is.
I'm being optimistic. I don't know.
Okay, all right.
Because, you seem to be, so just trying to be optimistic for you.
But what you say?
You seem to be all in on that situation, so I was just trying to be optimistic for you.
No.
Man, that's his wife. I don't care if somebody don't feel like this is what we do. We commentate. Well, I like to make a rule again. Oh, they like to embarrassing right there. Him and his side chick is in deep dialogue. In 2022, I don't want to hear it. I'll go get them other bloggers. I'm talking about the high rollers. I'll go get them. I'll put them on Sonya. Well, I won't put anything. I'll ask them to get on Sonya ass again. Just for they are married, ma'am. What the fuck do you mean? He seems like he's all in. Is you an El Dismo? Is you an El Dismo? You know what? You know what? I'm sliding this up here. Slide this up here. Then, uh-huh.
You know, it's just like I ain't never left nobody. People always left me, so I ain't never left a soul string.
That's what I said.
And he actually responding to this bullshit. And that's the reason why I say he's soft like tissue. I say, he's soft. Soft. Monkey chump like. A monkey chump. A loplady. A El Chumpo. I almost want to say Lela Reardo.
Right. Mm-hmm.
See, even Sonya agree with me. Even Sonya agree with me on that.
That's what I'm saying. You feel, I feel like you're all in with that situation, and that you want that to work out.
No, what it is,
and that she is not going to go nowhere because of her age. I think if she was 10 years, 15 years younger, maybe.
Okay.
But if she dated somebody around her age, they'd be like hella health problems.
Yeah,
we're talking about this is embarrassing. It would be sad, but 10 top roofs don't leak. What did he say? Rewind. 10 top roofs don't leak. If you have a hard time struggling with that, get in contact with your family in the South. My girl is off the chain. And he is the loose link in the chain. They're in deep dialogue about a woman that this man is married to.
but they ain't finna do that. Mm-hmm. That part, they ain't finna do that. Yeah, they're not finna do that. That I do know that for sure. Yeah, they ain't
Mm-hmm.
all that. That ain't they.
No, unless you give her another little trophy again, like yourself. No.
I mean, That would be one thing. I ought to turn that into a trivia question. You know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in a post. Then I'm going to set it out there. What's the one thing that Sonya, well, two things, now that I think about it. What's the two things? Then somebody will throw her in the third thing. I'm going to subtract Nesto out. What's the two things they have in common? The answer will be they both like dating younger men. Shirley, as you just heard Nesto say, who's close to 70, and he's like, I believe, like 10 years younger than her. Sonya, who had to be about 55 when this was going on, give or take, she said she liked dating people that's in between the age of her daughter and the age of her son. So if you 29, 30, your son or daughter out there 29 or 30, he on their ass. They both like dating younger men. Which one's worse? I mean, you can't help who you fall in love with. You can't. But I'm just saying. 70 down to a 50, or 50 down to a 23 or 24-year-old.
She likes
It
us.
might be true. You know what I'm saying? It might be. It might be. I mean, the world is a flicky thing right now. Ain't nothing for sure right now. You know, motherfucker doing the same thing.
She might.
Fulfill
Hey, the thing of it is marriage. Remember how y'all say it's supposed to be through good, through bad, or whatever, through thick and thin?
That's what they say. So guess what I'm finna say?
She know what's up. She done been married before. She know what's up. She has been married before. She know.
Motherfucker bounce on your ass in 5 seconds. Yeah, that shit ain't always true. You get what? And you put God in it, that would make you don't believe in it. Yeah, because you put God in it, you're supposed to stick in that thin.
Isn't she godly? Does she go to church?
Yeah.
Is she a godly person? Does she go to church and all of that?
Yeah, all that.
Okay,
Yeah, all
then
that.
I don't believe in divorce.
No, they've been divorced.
I wonder where she got it from. Believe in divorce. Believe in divorce. I mean, do what you do. I mean, if man put you together. Okay, Sonya, I'll let you slide with that one.
Folks, so that ain't true.
No, that's right. Y'all are. Y'all second.
That ain't true.
You know.
What I'm saying is that my mind is my mind always be set on what? What are you talking to?
Your mind be on what? I'm not talking to the dog. You mind be on what?
Oh, because
Hey.
Are you talking to the dog? You're being so nice to the dog tonight.
I said hi. Because Joey lives in, Joey used to be my dog. Joey lives in Atlanta, so I don't see Joey that often. See, I like Friends, the TV show, so I named the dogs Phoebe. I named them Phoebe and Joey after Phoebe and Joey on the TV show. So Phoebe I gave Trisha, and then I gave Joey to Kalia. So they're not together anymore, and so I don't see, and I like kind of Joey the most, so hi Joey. So I don't see Joey that often. Now get away, Joey.
That's a boy, girl.
He's a boy. I actually bought him so he could be.
if they only knew what this conversation was going to turn into, they probably would have waited out on this part.
They're both Yorkies. I bought
I'm just playing.
him to be her boyfriend. That's what I bought them for, so they can be together, right?
This reminds me of something. It reminds me of something. I can't help myself. While I cue that up, Nesto is being questioned by his side chick and was drilled in cross-examination too. About him being married and what she will or will not do. Or suggesting if she was in the position, what she would or would not do. Well, her little lying self. She most certainly is lying. She know it. Hell, I could go as far as to say even Nesto knew it. But nevertheless, in the final analysis, my girl, our friend, that's our buddy, our partner, even got dang on,
Going to win.
even got doggone. Sonya wanted to know, what's up with you in this marriage? Ain't she a godly? She promoting, and at the same time, don't forget, we ain't leaving this out. We not leaving this out. Even she said, and she has the nickname. She go by Infamous Sylvia, but she has the nickname Bible Lady. Even she stated something to the effect of God put Sonya in Nesto's life, although Nesto got a wife. Now, what you decide you want to do with that, that's up to the individual. Me personally, that is some out there stuff. But remember now, they on the subject about the goddamn on about Sonya and how nice she talking to the dog. And I said, if they only knew what was going to be coming up in the 2023, they might have wished they wouldn't even had this conversation. But let me be clear on something. One thing didn't have anything to do with the other. I want to center this off. Give me 1 second here. Oh, there. That look a little better. That look a little better. And here we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I be glad when you get out, and so we can talk one-on-one and ride and get in the out or whatever. So I need to know about these goddamn kids and these goddamn animals.
Okay.
I really need to know about that one.
Okay. First,
You don't have to, you don't have to really break that one. Yeah, do it now. You're going to have to really break that one down for me for them to even put that tag.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Brother Dre. Nesto's partner, homeboy, friend. They did time together. Dre is an upstanding American citizen, pushing on through. He has his own business. He has his own crib. He do his thing. I think his father was a businessman. I mean, he could be possibly in the next rotation or was in the next rotation to run the family business. Nevertheless, that's a good old American right there. Got into some issues early off in life, ironed himself out, got on the straight and narrow, and that's where he holding it in the road. Almost literally, huh? For his occupation. But he want to talk to his homeboy.
Hey, on you about some animals and kids on a goddamn laptop. You're going to have to break that one down for me.
Okay, it's going to be broke down, sir. When it be broke down, I just want you to do what your favorite thing is, smile and laugh.
If you got your facts together and they lie, I am going to smile and laugh. I'm gonna be team on Nesto. I just wonder where they get all this shit from.
You are that, and I appreciate that. You're gonna see. I promise you, you're gonna see. Yeah, I promise you're gonna see, bro. You're gonna see. You're gonna like, damn. Yep. But I'm gonna hold my head up top. Going to win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I be glad when you get out, and so we can talk one-on-one and ride and get in the house or whatever. So I need to know about these goddamn kids and these goddamn animals.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I didn't want them to be alone. I wanted them to be a couple. Why? And see, she don't want to be bothered with him anyway because he's a year younger than her. So he be acting kind of wild. And she be looking at him like, boy, you don't get out my face. So he be all like, it's so funny when you see them together, how they used to be. Like a couple. But they keep trying to call them brother and sister. But I'm like, they got different parents. So they're not brother and sister.
Oh, okay.
So I brought them to be boyfriend and girlfriend. No, they never did that. They're both virgins because I had them fixed.
Oh, okay. That's probably why then.
They just together. They just together spiritually. They're just together spiritually because they don't mate. Neither one of them have had any sex. I deprived them of that. I'm going to hell. So yeah, no, because I didn't want her bleeding all over my house. And then they said if I didn't mate him or fix him, that he would come up with all these medical issues. So I just had them both fixed and said, fuck it. I wasn't trying to breed dogs anyway. I lost any money back. All the money I spent on these two damn dogs. Oh, I was going through some money back then. Be sitting back thinking all the money I used to spend living in fucking on the beach in Boca. Just is the food here?
Who are you talking to?
Nobody. I'm talking about East Coast. The food we ordered. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Nesto. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, my niece that came in, and I was asking about the food here because we were trying to get the food delivered. So groceries delivered.
Oh, okay then.
Oh, well, are you sad about that if you think that's going to happen to you? Shush.
Sad about what? I ain't sad about shit but my freedom.
Oh,
man, I ain't putting no handcuffs on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that shit. Motherfucker want to check out.
She got through talking about them dogs, brought it back full circle, and she part of the feelings police. Like, what? What did he just say? I said the feeling police. We're going to introduce evidence where she constantly give him what I'm sure he accepts as some jacked up news or something he don't really want to hear. Not only is she going to give it to him, knowing that he really don't need that. He really need to focus on what he need to focus on. After she give it to him, then she wants to know how he feel about what she just said. And my boy can't see right through that shit. Shame on you, Nesto.
Gotta check the fuck out. Hey, cause guess what? At the end of the day, I gotta
Mhm.
be concerned about the future. And you know what the future be? Last time
Mhm.
motherfucker told me I want they left and this and that. The motherfucker called me and told me they were sorry. They're sorry they made that mistake. And guess what?
Oh, for
I never
real.
forgot that. Yeah, absolutely. You know, motherfuckers could call you every 6 months when they want to marry you.
Mhm. Yeah, that shit. That
Okay, then.
shit.
It's the same shit.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. So I just bring pressure. That's all. That's what it is. I'm a type of man bring pressure. You ever seen women that bring pressure to a motherfucker? You bring pressure. That's all. Everybody can't deal with you.
Mhm.
They can't. You know that already though, right?
Yeah. Ohio
Okay.
State
But I
University.
can't.
You can't what? Mhm. You can't what?
What you say?
I was repeating you. You can't what?
No, I said I can though. I said I can.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can. Yeah, I can. CAN. I can.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I'm a lot. I just think I'm a strong
No,
female,
you're
and that's just.
no, you're a lot. Yeah, you're a lot.
I'm
You're
a
a lot.
lot, really. Oh, down it
Yeah, you're a
down.
lot. No,
Really?
a lot of motherfuckers to tell. They want to. Most guys want somebody to tell what to do. You know what I'm saying? That ain't your case. You can't do all that playing around with you.
Because ain't nobody
You
trying to be
really
nobody's
can't.
boss. I'm not trying to be nobody's boss.
They can, you know what?
If we're adults, then if we're adults, then it shouldn't be nobody trying to boss nobody.
Yeah, but that ain't
Because
how the shit
some
go.
women think that shit is cute in the beginning, right? But then in the end, they end up not liking it because everything the real has came out. So now it's like but you got to start it. You got to end it how you started. And that's what I used to tell my sister because for my 50th, I wanted to go to this male strip club, and she was like, "Well, Tim ain't gonna let me go." And I looked at her like, "What?" I said, "That nigga stay at strip clubs in Atlanta." She was like, "Yeah, but I was like, see." Mm. So everybody but her went. And I had a
Oh,
boyfriend,
damn.
and I went. Why? Because he ran strip clubs. So and he came out of his mouth and started to say something, and I said, listen, I don't boss you, and you go to work and you around naked chicks all day, every day. And he was running like 4 strip clubs. I don't bother you about what you do for a living. Don't bother me about what I'm about to do.
And you know what? You know what? If the sister said bet that up, I'll understand. Now back to Shirley. She had to remind him.
Okay, but what I'm saying is that is your defense attorney. So please try to work with him. Don't get angry with him. That's all. Now, you could be right. Maybe he shouldn't have told me. I don't know. I don't know. But I guess he wanted me to know because I'm your wife.
Yeah, but he didn't tell me and told me nothing. You know what I'm saying?
But you knew the charges
I knew that, but here's the
when you
thing.
called me.
But he's still talking like today he was going to handle his business. That's not what's going he wasn't handling his business. You understand what I'm
Well,
saying?
but
Regardless,
if okay, let me ask you this. What do you mean handling his business?
let me tell
Because
you
you
something.
still wouldn't have gotten out because of the new charges.
I know that, but still though, if I hadn't had him at all, period, it's this still supposed to. So.
Okay, but what I'm saying is that is your defense attorney. So please try to work with him. Don't get angry with him. That's all. Now, you could be right. Maybe he shouldn't have told me. I don't know. I don't know. But I guess he wanted me to know because I'm your wife.
Yeah, but he didn't tell me and told me.
Look, I had to bring Mother Shirley back in here. That's your wife. That what she said? That what she said? That's your wife. We just on the subject of the wife. We'll put the rest of it in context later of the attorney and what they're talking about. And that I'm talking about, to be honest with you, January 11th through, I believe, the 15th of 2023. Those phone calls could be almost separate, independent videos on their own. It was because he got that. Man, let me get. You'll see. That's your wife. I'll back it up a little bit. Let him get a little context here. Better yet, I'll do it right here. Shout out the phone calls from prison.
That's good.
Yeah, she's feeling much better. She's not sick anymore.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. How are you feeling
Today, I just came back from over there and everything. So, I don't know what he said, but the story wasn't nothing what they said it was, what they said it was. I just got a whiff yesterday. But that shit is all backwards. Okay? So, I had an email sent out to him, let him know I don't need them talking to you no more. Me and you going to sit down and hash out tonight what we need to do as concerned with you and I.
What do you mean you don't need him talking to me anymore?
Yeah, what you mean by that? Hold on. Let me get some evidence up here. Oh, let me use this evidence. Yeah, because it got the certificate in the back. Yeah, let me use that. What do you mean? She can't talk to your lawyer. She paying for him. I don't know if I want to say. No, I better not say anything.
That's that kitty shit. Because see, he shouldn't call you and told you nothing until he found out the true facts. He didn't have the true facts. I didn't understand that part. Coach can't tell me or forewarn me first. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't like people trying to get too familiar when they think they know something they don't know. I get what I'm trying to say is, I'm married. This is my marriage. This ain't nobody else's marriage. And people try to get close to what they think it is, and it's gonna be none what they think it is.
What does a marriage have to do with anything?
Because it was some slick shit was said. Shoot, he gonna wind up in the divorce court. All this stuff keep coming up. He shouldn't have never said that to somebody.
Oh.
You got what I'm saying? This is a small goddamn city now. This is a small city. You don't have to repeat what I said, but I'm just saying. It's like that's why I said the other day, ain't nobody buddy in this situation. This is business right here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was like some pressure on. Well, you gonna send small money? No, that was a fee. When you start, that's how it's supposed to go. If you charge a price, it's not all up front. You're charging like it all up front. That's not how this shit was. That's not what the agreement was. It's a certain amount. You get started, do what you need to do, and we get to that point. Now, this right here was a cold blow right here. And I know where this blow came from because I went in there today and heard it myself. Okay? And they told me they wasn't giving me no bond for another 2 months. You got to do the same process again. Sit up here for 2 months. Sit up in 2 months and let another judge decide to let me get a bond because it's not the same caliber of situation. I never had no situation in my life like this. So they can't judge me on that. They judge me on because I still got these open cases. You understand that? So that's what they told me today. And so today, I got in there early. They told me I had to have so I asked did I have reputation. So I said, no, I'm going to do it for the family. And they said, no, you got to keep the same one you got on all your cases because they're complex. So I get in there and I'm like, okay. So it's time to go to court. Then that's it. And I said, no, I talked to the judge yesterday. his lawyer yesterday said he's not going to work the case. So I'm saying to myself, okay, but he could have came and told me that shit yesterday. Instead of running, calling you, telling you something, the facts ain't even all the way there, and that's not even what the full fact, what I'm charged with. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Okay, so, and the killing part is, what I'm charged for is 11 and 12 and 13-year-olds. What kind of shit is that? You understand now?
Yeah.
It's a image. It's a image. That's what it says. It's a image, a slight image.
Well, you be talking like, hey, 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 hey. I would have told you when you talking to Mother Shirley, you just get your fact, talking about them facts, just lay that shit out. You have to do all that damn shit with Sonya. Mother Shirley ain't Sonya. It's hard trying to goddamn when your side chick is your PI and you trying to get a report to who's footing the bill, who also is, I don't know, your wife. You can't lay it out flat, huh? It got humps and bumps and wrinkles in it, huh? Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
That's what it said. Okay. Then it say it was in his property phone, whatever.
Your
That's not true.
computer.
Yeah, that's not
Okay. So it wasn't in the phone. They said it was in the computer.
true. So I'm trying to figure out where they come from. All right. So then it say you set it like I'm running a chain of line. That's not true.
It sounds like what now? Say that part again.
Running something. You
Oh,
understand?
oh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that wasn't true as well, either, at all. That's not what it says at all. So that's about it. So you don't have to bond me out. You don't have to do none of that. He hasn't produced the other bonds. I ain't even got that yet anyway.
Well, remember yesterday I told you there's going to be a public defender? That's what he told me. He won't.
Yeah, I
Because
understand. He's not
he
good at
told
that.
me. Well, he doesn't handle those kinds of cases, period. Nothing to
Right.
do with anything like that.
Right.
So that would be a public defender. But the other stuff, but every time they get new charges, that's like a new case anyway.
Right. I do understand that. I do
Mm-hmm.
understand. I understand all that. I got that far part. But what I was trying to tell him when we was doing, I say I'm being set up. You can't see because you ain't been in this long enough to see this.
Mm-hmm.
Now they see this.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
and when I was trying to explain to him about our little folks, you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
our little folks put that all together on a whiff because they didn't like this one person. And that one person, you figure that one person who was maybe jealous of
Well,
them. You understand
yeah.
that?
Yeah. I'm not going to agree with that totally, but okay.
No. Now that's not what I'm saying to you. What
You just said it. Sister Shirley not agreeing with that. She's not rocking with that. Son.
I'm saying to you, I'm not trying to throw nobody on the bus no look like that.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just, I'm not saying that. But okay, well, we can't really, yeah.
Right. I can't.
Mhm.
I can't, but I'm trying to get the best of it out. So,
Mhm.
you can just go. What about your place? Did it come together for you?
No, not yet.
Okay. And do you know how much left on this man?
About 10 or 12, something like that.
No, it's less than that.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
I thought you did 22.
No, honey. He was like 35 or something.
No. I'm talking about what you gave.
I don't know.
Okay.
What? I'll figure it out.
Okay. No, because I want to make sure. I just want to make sure it's clear. 'Cause I want you to go ahead on and do what you got to do. Because I can't go no fucking way anyway. My life is just shambles like a motherfucker to me right now. That should just really blow me. It should really, really, really blow me.
Yeah, I bet it did.
Man.
Yeah, that's horrible. That's like the worst thing ever.
Yeah. So and then and his mind, he ain't gonna get paid because you feel you got. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, whatever. But in his mind, he probably think, well, I gotta get paid. I gotta. That shit just be fucking with me right there. I just could be honest.
Well, you shouldn't let it. You shouldn't let it because that is true. You got to pay these people. That is true. If you want them to work your case, you got to pay them.
Yeah, that I got that part. But you got to do your shit. Now, today, Friday, I want to see them other shit taken care of. Like they said. You understand what I'm saying? I want to see that. It's 4 o'clock. What if I didn't have this from yesterday? It's 4 o'clock. He told me Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, the reason it wasn't Wednesday is because of the charges.
That's some bullshit.
You know that. Well, I don't know that. I mean, honey, I don't know. I can only go by what they tell me.
I got you.
And since it didn't happen, that's what I'm going by. If you got new charges.
So that's why I didn't get it.
Yes. Because you got new charges.
That motherfucker didn't tell me that. That motherfucker's a piece of shit. Cause
No,
I called.
Hun. Please don't say that, okay?
Wow. That's a two-faced motherfucker. Cause that's not what he told me.
Well, I don't think he knew it. I don't think he knew it, honey. I don't think he knew it until he was there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, from my end, it sounds like he's working on your behalf, okay? From my end.
But you said I didn't get it because of the new charges.
Well, that's what they threw those on, I guess because they knew you were getting out. And they're trying to.
I understand. No, I truly understand. I'm good. I understand.
But wait a minute. It's like, this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. It's like you're getting mad at him, but you can't do that because he's the only one that can help you right now.
I
know
that, but that's not what you can't help me telling me one thing, telling you one thing. You're just not helping me.
Even if he does tell me one thing, what does that matter? The point is
everybody got to be on the same page. I can take it when we're on the same page.
Well, how is it that we're not on the same page?
Because he didn't tell me that.
Because he got a side chick. And his side chick is running amok and had been running amok in between himself, the lawyer, and Nesto. Then his side chick, Sister Shirley, she had her own agenda. Yes, huh? Yes, she did. She had her own agenda. She was trying to get into Nesto's business. She wanted or I should say that, let me say this. If she was getting into Nesto's business and y'all are married, that opened up doors for her to get in some of your business. Okay, check this out, Sister Shirley. Then Nesto willfully and knowingly. Did you hear what I just said? I said willfully and knowingly. He knows what he's doing by giving her all this information about you, his lawyer, and himself to a side chick. Don't have no license, but maybe a driving license. Off of a whim of her 35 plus 10 years of law experience. He's going to rest all his chips on that. He got that side chick talking to that lawyer. And I allege her and the lawyer been doing their own thing. And the lawyer, he gives no fill in the blank. All he want is them dividends. And Shirley, not your husband, Shirley, you was a big fish. Nesto was bait. If you fish, if you know, you know.
He
He
did
didn't
not
tell you
tell.
what.
He didn't tell me,
The-
oh man, you got some new shit coming. They ain't gonna do it. No.
I just said he didn't know. I don't think he knew that. It came. I don't think he knew it. And I'm not going in his defense or anything like that. I just don't think he knew it.
I don't know, sis. We'll pass through that part when we get there. We'll pass through that part.
Okay.
And see, it's like, it's like this. You're in there and you're getting mad, but that's not going to help the situation. You got to work with this guy. I mean, we can't afford to get another lawyer.
No, I'm good on that. I mean, he got to do what he got to do. He can't do nothing with the new shit anyway. I already got somebody who specializes in that anyway. I'm already 10 steps ahead right now. I'm already on something else right now. So.
Okay, but what I'm saying is that is your defense attorney. So please try to work with him. Don't get angry with him. That's all. Now, you could be right. Maybe he shouldn't have told me. I don't know. But I guess he wanted me to know because I'm your wife.
Yeah, but he didn't tell me and told me nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. You been hanging around that Sonya too long. This double talk, boy, that shit wouldn't play. Boy, you wouldn't be able to fly that shit over me. No way, no how. You just said a few seconds ago, that he told you one thing, told Shirley another thing. Now you saying he told you nothing. Which one is it? That's all. Which one is it?
You knew the charges.
I knew that, but
when
here's the thing.
you called me.
Yeah, but he's still talking like today he was gonna handle his business. That's not what's going. That's not. He wasn't handling his business.
He can't try what you want him to try right then and there on the fly. Especially if they on your ass, which they are. Why? I'll be honest with you, Nesto. Sister Shirley's, you too, since you put your money in it. I don't know why they on you like that. I don't. I just know they on your ass. That's a fact. They own you. And they want you to pop it off. Or not. I don't know.
You understand what I'm saying? Regardless.
She understands she's your wife. She also understands it's her, not yours. My wife get a bonus from her job, that's hers. Never will I, and never have I ever, oh, that's us, we, that's us. No. That's hers. The fuck? I don't. Yes, I do. I'll sweat. I like to kick in I forgot what my major was for a minute there. Actually, yeah, I do know why. I know. We'll catch it on the other channel though. KaazonSr. Check it out now. We get it popping.
But if he, okay, let me ask you this. You still, if, what do you mean handling his business? Because you still wouldn't have gotten out because of the new charges.
I know that, but still though, if I hadn't had him at all, period, this still supposed to be handled anyway. If I wouldn't have had this charge or not.
But I think that what I'm saying to you is, according to what I have been told, or no, if you would have, they were. That was the plan. You were supposed to be out, and that's why the charges were thrown in at the last minute.
Yeah, I got that part, but I still don't have what I needed when we first started. That's what
That's what you need to talk to him about.
That's right, but that's what I'm talking about, the conflict of interest conversation. That's what I'm saying to you right now.
Okay, well then that's what you need to focus on. But what I'm saying is you can't get mad at him.
I'm not.
He's your only.
Sis, I feel you, because you did put your money down. So I understand your play right there. But if he get mad, and sis, that boy done ran his mouth to a side chick about you. He done called you old. He done called you junk. He done popped off out the mouth to his side chick about you. So if he get mad, he could be, oh boy, no, I bet not. Go ahead.
He's your help right now, you know? He's your help. You got to try to work with him, not against him. Right now.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, honey. That's all I'm saying.
I got that.
You got to work with him. Out of the 3 attorneys that we've had, him being the third, he's the best so far.
Yeah, but he can't have the service conflicted. He got to have it one
But
way.
even if he tells me, I can't do anything. Even if he does tell me, I can't do anything.
I know that, but his thing, he should have communicated with me as well. Man, I can't do it. It ain't gonna happen, man, because this is happening right here, and they were going on. But they told me they agreed. This is not gonna stop anything. This was always. That's what I'm telling you. They said this ain't gonna stop nothing. Don't worry about that. I got this.
Who told you that? He did?
He told me that.
When did he tell you that?
Yesterday.
After you heard the charges?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well then, why are you angry? Because it didn't happen Wednesday? I mean, I'm just trying to understand.
What I'm trying to say is that what he's supposed to be working on, he said that was going to be taken care of. At least I have some chopping blocks going down. Okay, that's supposed to be a guarantee right there. No matter what popped up, that's what he said.
Well, okay, I got that. But you can't, only thing you can do, as far as I can see, is that you're not out until you're out, no matter what they say. That's why I don't say, oh, he's getting out today or he's getting out, because you're not out until you're out. You know what I mean?
Right. I don't have no problem with that. But since he brung up yesterday, let's go to yesterday. This day was January the 13th, which means the day before would have been what? January the 12th. Don't ask Sonya. Don't ask her. We don't want to confuse her.
Tell him on his phone. But
yeah. Because they're listening. We know they're listening. They already say it.
Yeah.
They say it. I mean, I don't even know what to say to that. That's what they're supposed to do. But it's like, man, oh man, I'm like, I don't know what to do. This is like the worst thing. But
if y'all don't mind, I want to bring that back one more time. I wish it would have been a little clearer. And I wish I'll tell you what I wish. Hold on.
That's it. You know, I can't really talk to him on this phone, but
Yeah, because they're listening. We know they're listening. They already say.
They already said. Then something got cut right there. I wished I knew. Shout out the phone calls from prison too, by the way. I wish I knew what the rest of that was. I'm just saying.
yeah.
Say it. I mean, I don't even know what to say to that. You know, that's what they're supposed to do, but it's like, man, oh man, I'm like, I don't know what to do. This is like the worst thing, but it is what it is. You got to deal with it. You know, here I am. Who would think this? I'm almost 70 years old and I'm going through something like this in my life. Man, oh man.
You ought to do something about that then, sis. You don't really have to. He been gone.
Well, you know what? If them folks tell you to move tomorrow, go and get your space, get your spot, and I'll figure something out, man. Fuck it, I'm fucked up right now. My brain, I just gotta calm down, 'cause this right here, boy, this is that right there. It make me. Now you know what? I don't do no crying, but today I'm gonna have to. That's it. You know, I can't really talk to him on this phone, but
Yeah, because they're listening. We know they're listening. They already say.
yeah.
I did not mean to do that, but let's go with it.
Yeah.
Say it. I mean, I don't even know what to say to that. You know, that's what they're supposed to do, but it's like, man, oh man, I'm like, I don't know what to do. This is like the worst thing, but it is what it is. You got to deal with it. You know, here I am. Who would think this? I'm almost 70 years old and I'm going through something like this in my life. Man, oh man.
Well, you know what? If them folks tell you to move tomorrow, go and get your space, get your spot, and I'll figure something out, man. Fuck it, I'm fucked up right now. My brain, I just gotta calm down, 'cause this right here, boy, this is that right there. It make me. Now you know what? I don't do no crying, but today I'm gonna have to.
Cry aloud. Huh? That's Bible. Yeah, I do consider myself a biblical scholar. I'm just ain't your pastor, reverend, rabbi, and I can read. Uh-huh. I'm gonna leave that there. Kaazon's truth is coming. We're gonna get jiggy over there. You can get ready. It might even change the world. I'm just saying. Sister Shirley, Nesto been talking to that side chick about you. And you ought to not worry about him crying. Let his ass cry. Cry aloud.